Bonjour à tous, ici c'est HMDH, comment allez-vous? Moi je vais super bien. On se retrouve sur la deuxième cas, c'est l'énigme du trame fantôme, donc dans Sherlock Holmes crime et châtiment. Sur quelle plateforme que je joue, mais je crois que ça se voit aussi sur le titre. Voilà. Comme je vais faire comme hier, je vous laisse le dialogue. Et je parle quand ils disent plus rien.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need? Help? Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That's the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Donc, si j'ai bien compris, on doit prendre les lettres ici. Horrible meurtre, l'ex-capitaine. Peter Carré, alias Peter Lenoir, pour intime. A été résolu. Scotland Yard a en effet reçu une source fiable des preuves que suffisant Ah, mais c'est ce qu'a dit Sherlock Holmes la dernière fois.
This is where I keep my post. This is where I keep my post. This is where I keep my post. Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
Une semaine plus tard. C'est un jeu que j'aime bien.
Night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight, it's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
Le matin suivant. Donc, un train a disparu. Un peu trop tôt.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
On va inspecter la scène.
This map will be useful.
Intéressant. Ici c'est quoi? Ici il n'y a rien. On va parler à Watson. Rien. 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 Ici il n'y a rien. Donc on va ouvrir la porte. On va voir la hall d'à
First
côté.
of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
Ok. Je crois qu'ici il n'y a rien.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
Yes, sir.
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
Et après. Cela tout convient.
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
Alors par là alors. Non, c'est pas ça.
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared. First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Eh ben que tu mettes, tiens, Watson.
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
Eh ben voilà.
There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising.
Bon. Où sommes-nous? Celle-là. Ah voilà à qui on peut parler.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Voilà.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
See you later, my good man.
Maintenant, c'est-on voir ailleurs? Oui, voilà.
Railway post bags.
Je crois que c'est tout ici. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a ici?
An old locomotive bell. This part is probably from a locomotive. This place serves as a storage area for the station. This part is probably from a locomotive.
Voilà. Ici. Il n'y a rien non plus.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
Ici, il n'y a rien. Donc, on va vérifier quelque chose. Si j'ai tout. Oui, c'est ça.
Disappeared. It's unbelievable.
Au hasard, c'est un peu logique.
A telegraph.
Voilà.
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson. Here is the train set.
Excusez-moi, mais j'ai pas le temps pour une partie pour le moment. À demander. Voilà.
According to the train composition report, There was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
Très intéressant.
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
Voilà. Je crois qu'on va une fois voir là.
Railway post bags.
Ici, rien. Attends, j'ai vu quelque chose par ici, je crois. Dans une porte.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
On va faire son profil. Alliance. Ah. trouve. Non. Voilà.
What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night, I were on the train, as usual, with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
On va le maintenant lui demander si c'est le passager du train fantôme.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Portrait des riches.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
Allons parler à monsieur.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat.
Sherlock Holmes. S'il laissait Sherlock Holmes parler, ouais. Chapeau australien. Peau de crocodile. Chapeau. Et l'alliance ou quoi? Voilà.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
On va d'abord poser des
I
questions sur
presume
le
it was
wagon.
you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention. But I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Le directoire.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they
Je
seemed
crois qu'on
wealthy enough
devrait
to do
voir
business
mon
with.
dossier.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in. And yet, I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
On a une déduction. Je crois que plutôt que c'est un accident. Mais je peux pas m'avancer plus. Je crois que ça sera pour plus tard dans la journée. On va se laisser ici. Ciao, bye bye.